You're wanting to start your own online business or side hustle, but you don't even have the money to start one. Well, a month ago, I started my own online business from scratch using 7 free tools. And in this video, I'm going to show you what those tools are and how they've helped me to sign 7 clients all in the space of 1 month. So let's start off with the powerhouse, Twitter. The blueprint for making money on Twitter is fairly simple. Number 1, you have to pick a skill that is monetizable. For me, I chose landing pages because I'm very competent with that skill. Number 2, you have to create quality content. I post 3 tweets a day and I use a formula called GAP: growth, authority and personality. In the growth tweet, you have to showcase some sort of transformation. Then you can do an authority tweet, which is related to your monetizable skill. Then finally, I do a personality tweet, which just relates to some sort of personality area of my life. Now you might be asking yourself, when's the best time to post on Twitter? Well, for me, 7 AM, 2 PM and 7 PM works best. But for you, it might look a little bit different. So just go to your niche, check out the biggest following accounts and see what times they post, and post around the same time as them. Now I know what you're thinking, and you'll be asking yourself, how do I get followers and how do I get them quick? Well, for me, I've got 200 followers in under 2 months, and the best trick that's worked for me is just to network and engage. Engage on other posts in your niche, engage on other people's posts that you find interesting. If you want some help with growing a business on Twitter, then drop a comment down below and I will be happy to help out with any questions that you have. The second app is Notion. Notion is my second brain, and I use Notion for a whole list of things. I use it to create systems, YouTube video strategies, client processes, project tracking, personal tasks, studies, Twitter inspiration, marketing blueprints, the list just goes on. But Notion is literally my second brain, and I can just pull out any information that I require at any point in time because I've got this whole bank of information that I can choose from. For me, I only grew when I applied what I learned. Back in March 2023, when I started this YouTube channel, I'd spent hours and days and weeks and endless nights learning about YouTube strategies, learning how to grow on YouTube, and I'd write all my information down into Notion. And then from that, I would apply what I'd learned and apply it to my YouTube channel, and that's when I saw growth. So I encourage you to do the same. Get yourself a Notion account and make notes on everything that you're learning, and then apply what you're learning, because that's when you'll see growth. Number 3 is Calendly, and it's the go-to scheduling system for booking appointments. Prospects and clients have been able to book calls with me through Calendly, and I've been able to use it to connect with over 14 people from around the world since joining Twitter. And it's a pretty impressive piece of software, so I encourage you to go and use it. The best thing about Calendly is that you can sync it up with your Google Calendar. So when you're busy in your Google Calendar, it won't show any appointments to schedule in your Calendly. But what I do with my Calendly is I put it onto my landing page, and then people can go onto my landing page and schedule appointments with me that way. And I encourage you to do the same. Build a landing page through Card, which is the 4th app. A landing page presents your offer in a professional way and allows visitors to turn into customers and clients. Card is what I use to create landing pages for my clients, so it's essential to how my business runs. But I encourage you to get on Card and start creating your own landing page, because that's how you're going to get visitors to turn into clients. But if you really want a highly optimized landing page, then you know where I'm at. In fact, we could jump on a call on Google Meet, which is where I host all of my client and networking calls, and that's app number 5. Now, Google Meet is my go-to place for calls, and it means that I can keep my workflow in Chrome without having to open up Zoom or Skype. I just love its simple design, and it makes it easy for anyone to use. App number 6 is TweetDeck or X Pro, and it's one of the best apps that you can get for working on Twitter. It helps you to network, engage, and produce quality content really easily. I use TweetDeck to engage with other accounts, and I use a system called Dream 100, which allows me to engage with speed and consistency. You can organize TweetDeck into different tabs to organize your notifications, For You feed, inbox, scheduled tweets, and lists. App number 7 is DaVinci Resolve, which is a free video editor that I have been using for months. Twitter's algorithm has recently been updated, and it's now pushing more video content. So the future for Twitter looks like it's going to be pushing more video content out to people. The reality is you can only reach a certain amount of people with written content, but video allows you to expand your audience and expand your reach. So it's worth jumping on this trend early, but you can't do that without building an audience and understanding how to grow one, which is why I've put together this video right here to help you understand the fundamentals of growing an audience, how to optimize your profile, and how to get visits to your profile to turn into followers. So go check it out.